Kate. I think we probably met playing basketball when we were young. I was young and you were too young. It was the age difference that kept us apart for a few years. But when the time finally came, it didn't take long to woo you and convince you to hop on my bike handlebars for a ride home on a Thursday night. There may have been something said along the lines of, I'll give you a ride home in the morning, but we'll never know.
Thanks, guys. Nice.
Our relationship could have been a few extra weeks longer if you didn't wake up in the morning to find out the bike was my only mode of transport. And the ride home was courtesy of a flatmate. But who knows, those couple of weeks of not talking could have made the heart fonder. A cheeky little text was all it took to get us back on track, and it wasn't long before we were having our first date on the Eater on the Rock, which you had to pick me up for and pay for. The fact a 20-year-old girl was paying for a 25-year-old man out on their first date gave me a glimpse of how independent you were and how I need to get my shit together.
Luke, my best friend, my safe place, my grounding force, and my biggest supporter. The beginning of our journey seemed so long ago, but you fell on my lap when I least expected it, and I fell head over heels. My love for you only grew as the years flew by, watching you become a father to our beautiful babies, half of me and half of you. You are truly one of a kind, Luke, my present, my future, and my forever. I love you.
Kate, it was very clear from when we first got together that I'd fallen deeply for you. Your energetic, independent and caring personality had me following you to Melbourne after only 4 weeks. Since our first kiss, my love for you has only grown stronger. I know you will be an amazing wife and make me so happy. You're such a gentle soul, but with so much willpower and determination. You and our kids are the best thing to ever happen to me, and I love you so much. And now you can join our kids and I and share our last name.
You may now kiss each other for the first time as husband and wife.
I've had the pleasure of knowing both Kate and Luke for a long time now. Firstly back in Golden Bay and more recently in my time living in Melbourne. And I can really say it is an absolute pleasure as a friend to be standing up here. And what an amazing family you guys have produced as well. I'll always remember going around and seeing them in Melbourne and feeling right at home and always admiring the way in which you raised your kids. I also remember Kate was not just a great mother for her kids, but also the big kid, Luke. Congratulations to Mrs. and Mr. Burns. We all couldn't be happier for you. Cheers, cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived to welcome the best looking couple here tonight. Let's give the biggest warm welcome to the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Burns.
Always remember when I was in hospital actually, and I got a phone call. I didn't know the number really, and it was Luke on the phone. And I said, "Oh, g'day Luke," and he said, "Hey Steve, how you going?" And I said, "Yeah, what's up?" He said, "I'd just like to ask for Kate's hand in marriage." And there's a wee pause. It wasn't too long, though. And the only thing I wonder is whether Luke knew I was in hospital. He maybe knew I was in hospital under the influence of drugs. But no, Luke, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, mate. So Kate and Luke, you've been absolutely loving, caring parents to the grandchildren. And I really need everyone to stand up close. Luke and Kate.
Me and Luke are Mate, we got up to the bay just in time for high school, and little do I know, this little bastard, he was the guy giving us shit for wearing wetsuits up at the High Rocks in the summer before. You know, these little bastards from Christchurch coming up, no one else wearing wetsuits. So I'm wondering why I'm starting high school and this guy's giving me shit. But we were wearing wetsuits. It was cold. It was a little bit cold. It was a bit colder than Christchurch. But yeah, not long after we're good mates, so like, you know.